Scorpio, hi, how are you doing? I may or may not be wearing a Scorpio sweater right now. Anyway, yeah, okay, so we're gonna do the readings a little bit early. Yeah, I might have to move in like a week or two. I got a little bit romantic for you guys, so I hope you like it. Anyway, so we're going to do the masculine energy for the first half and then the feminine energy for the second half. And yeah, it can resonate with both. Doesn't matter, what gender you are. So here we go. I'm Scorpio. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, Scorpio current energy for the masculine. September. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so someone has let out the things that they were holding in. We have Capricorn energy, so this is where, karmic patterns have been released. So it could be you, could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It doesn't have to be you, or it could be just being vulnerable. And that is the ending to the karmic tie, right? So on top of that, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so if you have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. It could be sparring out, or just having a lot of inner conflict, or maybe someone has a lot of inner conflict about you. All right, so Scorpio. I feel like for some of you, you're gonna be duking it out with somebody because you want your end of, stick. You want some money from somebody. Okay, so one more. King of Pentacles. All right, some of you are definitely doing it for money. Definitely fighting people for money. Fighting people that have literally been taking. Could be your dad. Could be a friend. Could be anybody here. I'm hearing bankruptcy. So bankruptcy, some of you could be, fighting with, if you have a family business, there's like an issue about that. Let's see what it is. Okay, so three cards for the past for Scorpio. Okay, I'm getting like major Capricorn vibes. So this could be like an authority figure in your life. Yes. Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. Two more. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh man, just more cups. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this would be technically being devastated after a loss, or someone leaving you leaving them. But in this case, it's not about that. It's about either something you have gone over in the past, probably something that was not emotionally fulfilling for you, or something that was emotionally fulfilling and it's just been really hard on you. It's been really hard. Then we have this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but we also have, Virgo with the Earth. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so someone got cut off. I feel like someone got cut off. If you were dealing with parents, who are going through a lot of emotional problems, and they're divorcing, and they have to, settle, a lot of money situations, and there's a lot of fighting going on in the family. I could definitely see that. Some of you, but that's like, rich family problems. No offense to all the rich people out there, but I feel like some of you are going through someone who wanted you to be vulnerable in the past, and you weren't doing that, so they cut you off. So in this case now, you are going through a lot of, with how this looks right now, you're going through a lot of inner conflict, fighting yourself about the things you should have done with this person. Because now you have to deal with, your emotions and stuff like that, right? So some of you you're working too damn hard to where you couldn't even be vulnerable with somebody, Scorpio. Okay, so give me 3 cards for crowning energy for the past. Okay, 2 of Cups, yes. And the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, give me 1 more. And the 9 of Wands. No, 9 of Swords. Okay, so yes, things were, fabulous. They were a good time. It was a lot of back and forth. Someone just couldn't leave somebody. This was an emotional, karmic situation, always going back and forth. And then, of course, we do have the 3-party situations because someone was not emotionally fulfilled. Could be you, could be them, but Scorpio, it looks like you. I'm sorry, because this person is cutting you out, and they wanna be out of their head with this 9 of Swords, like this. They want to be out of their head, so they went and they did things. When they did things, for some of you, this 8 of Cups and 10 of Cups situation has nothing to do with you. They just had to deal with that themselves, and it's just, it's all surfacing for them. So there's that. All right, 3 cards for your subconscious right here. Virgo energy, we have the Hermit. Okay, the Princess of Cups. This is going to be the Page of Cups. Okay, we have Pisces. And then we have the Justice card. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Whew. Scorpio. Alright, if you could not cut out a Pisces who was enticing you, maybe with drinks, doesn't have to be, but I feel like the Virgo sensed that, or they had to deal with, again, past situations. But I feel like, with the Justice card, it could be a Libra. The Justice card right there, it's just like, even though they didn't see the things that was happening, they didn't see things that were in balance, they did it because, how Virgos are, everything. So, okay. Okay, so 3 cards for the near future for Scorpio masculine energy. Here we go. The 8 of Wands in reverse. The Moon card in reverse. And the King of Wands. Yeah, a very sexually driven man, a very passionate man, a very creative man. Alright. We have Sagittarius. Okay, crowning energy for the near future. Magician card. No. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Even more so. Oh no. The Empress and the Ten of Swords. Alright, so the Empress can just feel it coming. It's like they don't see it, but they see it. That's a very interesting card that comes up right here. So I'm gonna move all this for a second. Okay, so oh man. Alright, so this is interesting. We have the Magician card and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so maybe the tools for taking control of the situation was in, the consistency. The consistency. But let's see. One more. Need three cards. Cards. Okay, the Tower reverse. Alright. No, I see what they're doing. Okay. Four of Swords. Jesus. I do so many readings. Okay. And the Princess of Pentacles. Alright. So, it seems like someone took control by not communicating, blocking communication, and that's what the Tower reversed is. It could be you taking on this energy right here. Reversing disasters. It seems like reversing disasters. This reading seems a little bit scattered, I'm not gonna lie. Because we're going from letting everything out to going straight to the Moon reverse. So it's like, I feel like it's very like rigid, like the energy in this reading is very rigid. It's going one way, zigzagging to another energy, and things are getting like really confused, and stability needs to be here, but the four of Pentacles is in reverse. So there is really no stability here except for, you. you. I feel like someone, whether it was you or not, someone had to, Scorpio, is this you? Wondering, why you aren't getting this reciprocation back, or is this the other person? I don't know. But I feel like someone had to take a little bit of a rest and to really think about their emotions and stuff like that. And what their emotions really said was that they could not, they couldn't do this anymore. Couldn't do it anymore. I also feel like someone's power lied with their communication. So there's that. If there's no communicating, where's the power? So all right, now we're back to this, which is sitting over this King of Wands. Alright, so yes, you feel like they are the Empress and they are that bad bitch, right? They're that bad bitch, and you don't want to, betray them, but, look at what's surrounding this Empress here. Because it doesn't really look that stable, And if there's a lot of, like, unstableness around the Empress is gonna, cut people out. The instability. with the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are a little bit too sexually driven to where you made this Queen of Pentacles, this Empress, Queen of Swords a little unstable. That's a bit unsettling. So, let's see. I feel like there's a lot of mystery with these three cards right here. There's a lot of mystery being around. Because the Magician's eyes are pointing towards the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, and my nose just clogged up. So that means someone was crying. When my nose clogs up, that means someone was crying in this reading. So someone was, being vulnerable, and then there was like a lot of mystery, a lot of emotions coming up, and they couldn't see, their control in this situation. So yeah, cut it off. This may have been happening multiple times for you, if not just once. Okay, 3 cards of advice for Scorpio. The 6 Wands. Leo energy. The 3 of Swords. Oh no. And the 4 Wands. Alright, so someone is, thinking about it. They're thinking about things because they cannot seem to ground themselves. They can't seem to keep themselves balanced, right? And I feel like this person has had so many people try to take them down, maybe in one situation, 2 situations, 3 situations. And it's extremely hard to keep stability for, the Leo rides alone, and to have somebody to trust in that for one's stability, this person's alone also, and it's like they're not used to having, a second person, right? So it's interesting. It's like when you step on a flower too many times, and it just, it's a beaten up flower. So it's a shame. It's a shame. It keeps the flower from blooming, right? Yeah. Oh my god, this is such a sad reading. I'm sorry, but like the 3 of Swords and then the 2 of Swords definitely have been left out by a lot of people, being left by a lot of people. If this is you, Scorpio, I'm sorry. But you still have to think about this. Yeah. And for some of them, they don't know if they can have any room to grow because of the home situation. And for some of you, you were left behind. Or, yeah, I mean, see like the birds, so it could be travel, maybe someone's moving and you could be left behind, or there's a lot of uncertainty up in the air, And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, and this is gonna be you, whether you have Cancer in your chart or not, but I feel like maybe if they are dealing with the Cancer, it is severely taking a toll on them, on how they isolate themselves, right? But they're trying to get out of that. So, Scorpio. Some of you have to deal with issues regarding your attention. If you're having these parental issues, like I stated in the beginning, you're going to have to see how that affects your relationships with people and how you make them feel subconsciously that you don't know. So you get out of this pessimistic mood. All right. So now we're going to go for the feminine Scorpios. Feminine Scorpios. Feminine Scorpios for the month of September. That was heavy. Right. Feminine Scorpios. Right, that was quick. Okay, Two of Swords. This one kind of just slipped out, fell out, kind of sad. The way the card fell out was kind of sad, like this card. So, were you left behind or did you leave someone behind with the Two of Swords? Are you finally realizing something that has happened? You're taking your swords down and you're realizing and you're like, oh, it's shitty. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely getting unconfused, Scorpio. Two of Cups. About a romantic situation that has happened between you and someone or, the people around you. You're getting unconfused. It happened. It happened. Air signs, and we have water signs, of course. I'm feeling like some of you weren't chosen. If you were hoping to be chosen and you kind of like were in denial and you thought that they were going to choose you, but they didn't choose you. So that sucks, Scorpio. Okay, 3 cards to the past. Oh yeah, the Queen of Cups. We have Pisces, but it doesn't have to be Pisces. Could be you.
I remember my dreams.
Oh yeah, the Lovers and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so someone was definitely chosen. It could have been you choosing someone and you're leaving someone behind.
The dreams.
Or someone has realized something about you. Like it could be both, honestly. It could be like a 4-person situation. Right?
The dreams.
3 of Swords. King of Swords. Reverse. Hierophant. Okay, let me hold these 3 up real quick. Alright, so we're looking for answers as to why this person is King of Swords. It doesn't have to be a Libra. It could be an Aquarius or a Gemini. Who wasn't, I feel like they weren't saying anything about a choice that they had, or yeah, and I feel like there were, a lot of people that were either watching or they were just, keeping hush about, about you. And it all had to do with this King of Swords in reverse, who kept a secret about either you two coming together or him and someone else coming together or whatever. And then we have someone who was left behind, right? Could be a Taurus that we're dealing with. But this person had, a few people come to them and they were looking for answers as to why this person, if it wasn't you, it could have been why this person wasn't telling the truth. Because things were a little bit sketchy here, right? So, this, of course, was in the past. Then this Queen of Wands in reverse. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is where the karma comes in with the Capricorn sign and the Sun. Alright, so if you have Leo in your chart, Scorpio, Pisces, whatever, doesn't matter. You were very, I'm seeing insecure. The first word is going to be insecure, very unconfident, but on the outside, you very, I feel like on the outside, it seemed like you were very like flirty and you wanted, especially when you were drunk, Scorpio, you wanted, attention. And there were people who were probably watching that, and I feel like we have this King of Swords who either took advantage of that with the Lover's card there, the Four of Pentacles there, and this was a karmic lesson you had to learn. Karma, stuff like that. When it came to self-preservation, self-protection, keeping your stability intact, but it didn't happen. So, then the news came out. Someone got left behind. Whether it was you or them. Someone got fucked over, and someone, But I also feel like if this is you definitely regret it because you wanted to have this again, right? You wanted to have this again, but you're coming out of it's like you're seeing reality for what it is, and it sucks. It sucks. So, 3 cards for the near future. Ooh, Justice reverse. Didn't see that one coming. No, we did. Or maybe you Scorpios, maybe you didn't. So, didn't see that one coming. That could also be a phrase that's meant to come out. So, okay. The 9 of Swords. Oh, yeah. Now it's snowballing, isn't it? And the Chariot, sign of Cancer. Okay. Is the injustice snowballing? Does it have to do with the Cancer? Does it have to do with the Libra? We have a lot of Libra here. But this is how it looks. Take a good look. Maybe you wanted things to move forward. Maybe it is from someone from a distance, and now it's just like you're seeing the injustice is hitting you so hard, and you're just like, wow, it's surprising. Okay. If you have Pisces in your chart, this is definitely going to be an imbalance here, an imbalance with yourself, or someone who's being very manipulative towards you, who is also emotionally mature. So, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Alright, so this is going to put you in a little bit of a, and you're seeing that, there was actually either no cooperation, or that there was, or you guys weren't on the same path together, or there were just too many people in this situation, right? And that has led you to be in the Five of Swords situation a little bit down. 3 cards for your subconscious. 6 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. And the Judgment card. Oh yeah, you're not happy that this is not going out again. You weren't chosen. You weren't chosen. If it's someone from a distance, or it's a Cancer, whatever, it's not. Because either this person is by themselves, or this is you. But I mean, it could go both ways. But this whole Six of Cups idea, and with the Justice card and this card, this screams. It screams facade. It screams a lie. It's not real. It's pure emotional manipulation. I don't know how else to say it. And I feel like with everything kind of the reality, you're kind of seeing like how everything kind of, with the Eight of Pentacles there, you're kind of seeing like how everything in the past was being sketchy, or something like that, or you not being able to work on yourself either financially, practically. It's just like it's a cycle, someone or something was shedding light on this situation. This Nine of Swords situation is definitely shedding light on the things that you have to work on. This is you. So this is probably why this reconciliation isn't happening. If you're wondering the universe's answer to that question, there you go. A lot of stuff you need to work on yourself, Scorpio. This is you. If it's not you, it's them. Alright. Okay, 3 cards of advice for Scorpio. The Empress reverse. Wow. Okay. We gotta work on ourselves. Nine of Cups, reverse. And Ace of Cups. So, didn't I say that you guys have to work on yourself, Scorpio? Because if you don't feel good, how can anybody else make you feel good? If you're wondering if you are there, you're probably not there. But this Ace of Cups is lingering around the corner, and I don't think it has anything to do with these people in this reading. I think it's the universe giving you a little teaser to your future, right? So it's going to be a little bit lonely with the Five of Cups not the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. It's going to be a little bit lonely. It's going to be a little bit cold, but you know what? There is something to hope for. But the universe isn't going to tell you who it is with yet, because you have to do the work yourself. And the universe is really hard on that, on you, on anybody. They're really hard like that. So, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you guys for November.